Did you hear? They found some tourists in a hotel room, dead. The chambermaids found them. 4 days later, one of the chambermaids was found dead too, and the other one disappeared. They think that they went crazy. My neighbor thinks it might have something to do with some sort of food or some sort of drink. You know, like the tourists, they might have drunk some water at some small town in the country where they travel. We're out of soap. I'll run down and get some. Unless you want it. I'll be right back.
Come right back.
So what just happened? Some guy just threw himself off the building, off the 8th floor, and he landed right there, and he's bleeding all over the place.
I think he's dead though.
He fell right off the building.
I don't know if he jumped. It didn't look like he jumped. I don't know.
I don't think I couldn't see anybody else if he was pushed or anything. I don't know. But he fell off and he hit the building there and there again, and it was all the way.
Police have been baffled by several bizarre incidences over the last 48 hours. Earlier this morning, several eyewitnesses in 700 block of Granger and Center saw what appeared to be a man in distress on the
Hello?
Mr. Crudo.
Tell Inspector Saxon I'll be there in 40 minutes.
And Inspector Saxon would like you to come in sooner. Is that possible?
40 minutes.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Daddy. When am I gonna see you?
How are you, honey?
Are you working? Always working. Mommy says we're moving.
Where to?
California.
I read in the paper that to get there is around 4 or 5 hours, depending on ticket sales. Yeah, I got a lot of info on the weather.
Do you want to talk to her?
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I suppose I could pick you up.
I don't think Mommy wants you to.
Oh.
Mom says you're not focusing on my development as a young teenager and stuff. Mommy says she's busy. She'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Several eyewitnesses in the 700 block of Granger and Pender saw what appeared to be a man in distress on the roof of the Standard building. Moments later, he fell 25 stories into the adjacent alley.
Made their way to work this morning. A bizarre event took place on the corner of Pender and Granger. Passerby were in shock from what appeared to be a great man.
So 2 ladies clean this apartment. Olive Mortimer and her partner, Lucy Dixon. Now, according to Lucy, they started work at 9 a.m. She goes downstairs to get some supplies, and she comes back, and no Olive. I take her story, I let her go. She's clean. You ever seen anything like that? At precisely the same time Lucy follows her partner into the apartment, someone does a full gainer off the building in broad daylight. In both cases, when the call was made, no one could find a body. No body, no victim.
But I got witnesses that saw him jump, and they claim that he was alive after he hit the ground. Then, I get this 911 call. Listen. What the hell is that?
It's what we like to refer to as electromagnetic interference. Ronnie Smith, Center for Paranormal Activity Research.
Where's he from? He's part of a federal task force that's come on board to help us out.
He's coming.
Yeah. Part of a young blood policy the feds are pushing on us, you know. New blood, new ideas, that kind of shit.
What department did you say you were with?
I'm with the Center for Paranormal Activity Research. So, unexplained phenomena of those electromagnetic fields. You hear all kinds of strange. Hey, NASA's been picking up extraterrestrial voices for years.
From where?
Oh, outer space.
Oh, yeah.
And these aren't the only ones.
Jesus.
First, we thought people were just throwing dead bodies off buildings, leaving them in the cars. We didn't know, bioterrorism maybe. But turns out none of our terrorist friends know about it or want anything to do with this.
And who is it?
We don't know. It's unexplained. Of course, it could just be a random course of events.
This isn't random, John. You need to get into that apartment.
I'm getting heat on this, Harry. I need answers.
What part of the federal government did you say you work for?
I'm with a special cases branch of the CSIS. We study paranormal cases all across North America. Cases that are definitely not normal. Not your average murder suspects and missing persons stuff. Abnormal cases.
Unusual cases.
Unusual.
Like what?
Like this one.
Hey, you want to get a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Yeah, I got a good coffee place over here. I like cream, 2 sugars in mine.
So I guess our job is to find the killer.
Yeah, that's right, kid. Why didn't 1301 pay their rent for so long?
She said they had a special arrangement with the owners.
A special arrangement? What kind of special arrangement?
We don't like to party in July, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you people already asked me that, okay? I came in here looking and asking, went through the apartment, asked them why I didn't check to see if the good lady wasn't there sooner, as if I'd done it, you know? And then they come in, they start looking and asking more, looking and asking. I don't like the lookings and the askings.
Have you seen anything unusual around here?
I see unusual shit all the time, dude. Hello? Anybody home? No. Come on in.
Why are the blinds closed?
I don't know. Sleeps during the day, works nights. Your guess is as good as mine. Go figure.
Thank you. I'll take it from here.
Okay. But, hey, if you break anything when you're touching anything, you pay for it. Okay? Okay?
You can close the door.
I'll be right out here.
The last number called was area code 410-788-5555. If you would like to be connected to this number, please press 1.
Yeah, I need you to trace that number for me. Where?
Hey!
Hey, hi. Lompoc. Where is that?
Hey, what you did was completely out of protocol.
I didn't
know that.
I didn't ask you to come with me. 65 miles east.
Hello?
Right.
Excuse me.
No. The jumper didn't fall from the sky, okay? He fell from the roof. That explains the broken window, the floor below.
Okay. Well, where's the rest of it?
Well, I don't know, kid. I thought maybe you could tell me.
There's what's called the telematics event. Ever heard of it?
Here we go.
When an object, like a human being, strikes something, say a sidewalk, at such a velocity it basically disintegrates. Same kind of thing happens when an explosive device is detonated in a small room where persons are present.
So it just evaporated? Place down the street. Apparently, no one's lived there for a while. But, woman here says that there's pot growers. Maybe that's where the call came from.
Judging by those kids, like everybody grows pot around here. Well, now where are you going? Oh, come on. Do you believe in God?
I believe someone runs this shit planet, determines who lives and dies. I believe that we're genetically programmed to come and go at predetermined times, but that's it. I don't believe in heaven or hell. The in-between, if that's what you mean.
So here's what I think. I think an alien landed on Earth and got a monkey pregnant. Damn bugs.
Watch this.
Got a monkey pregnant, and the offspring of that one monkey became the human race. When we die, we just go back to the mothership. Oh. Oh. A magnetic sensor I've been developing. It senses pressure areas by detecting static energy.
Static energy?
To detect apparitions.
Apparitions?
Electromagnetic fields.
Jesus Christ, kid.
How come when you're standing in a room, someone's standing there with you, you can feel it?
Molecular displacement. Frequencies. You smell it?
Kind of. What is it?
It's that kind of smell you get when you get close to a meatpacking plant. Or a homicide.
You're right. The fingernail does not match the stiff in the tub. I've searched that entire area for 3 blocks around the apartment and I can't find a body.
Nothing?
Nothing. No body, no victim.
Oh, I got something.
Slow it down. Wait. Did you hear that? Back that up. There. Lilith. Are you a religious man, John? I've known you for 15 years. Do you have a Bible in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Genesis. Story of Adam and Eve.
What's going on, Harry?
There was a woman made of the earth, as was man. She was the original Eve. Her name was Lilith, or Lilam. She could not abide by man's laws, so she was banished. And it is said that she took up with Satan. Yes, there it is. Legend has it that she's the embodiment of all that is evil.
And that's bullshit, Harry.
No, that's the beginning of mankind.
Well, what's it supposed to mean?
I don't know. Gotta find Lucy Dixon.
latest breakthrough treatments and help you select the one that's right for you. The results will make you look younger and feel more confident.
Well, people are really, there's a big, everybody's mad at the government, everybody's mad at the authorities. There's been a great resistance to everything the authorities are saying. So we're here, we're all flabbergasted with what happened, as you may imagine, in this video that you're mentioning. And some people are saying he probably tried to go around, which means to go back into the air. And when he tried to do that, there's something called, apparently, I've researched that, it's called asymmetrical power. And, it's a multitude of factors, because everybody's working under pressure, because there's been a case a great resistance to everything the authorities are saying.
Hello? Oh, Harry.
Richard, who's the jumper?
I'm working on it, Harry. You know I am. I've got a sequence. I just don't have a match. All the results from the national database and the American one, they came back negative. It's possible you have a contaminated one here.
Can't be.
Well, I'll try and break down another sample for you. The PCR is pretty fail-safe, but at the moment it's an unknown. The jumper is still a John Doe.
Can you send me the code?
Oh, sure. I can do that right now.
Thanks.
Oh, one other thing, Harry.
Yeah?
You remember you asked me to do an autopsy on the first dead maid?
What'd you find?
Well, wait for it. It's more what I didn't find. Her temporal lobes are missing.
Lobotomy?
Well, that's what I thought too, naturally. But when I looked under a microscope, I found thousands of eggs.
What kind of eggs?
They look like fly eggs, Harry. Well, I've sent a sample to the biologist, but and I'm waiting for the results right now. But normally you find them in a victim after prolonged exposure to the elements following death.
Meaning what?
Meaning, she was walking around with those things inside her head for several days.
What about the others?
I cracked open the head of the boy in the parking lot. He seems intact.
All right. Can you send me those?
Sure.
Lucy Dixon? Right after you called her, the power went out in her neighborhood. When the electric guys showed up, they said no one was home, but noted that the kitchen light had been left on. They called the landlord.
When did they arrive?
This morning. I guess last night there was a bunch of complaints about screaming and banging.
Really? Then what happened?
Well, the landlord said he got 2 steps in the door and then he called us.
So this is where she lives?
Well, apparently she's house sitting. Lucy? This is city police. Come over, we can see you.
You'd be surprised at how much fiber is missing from your diet. Introducing new Fiber Shore from the makers of Metamucil.
Upstairs.
You know, we're genetically identical to a fly, except for 2 coats.
What?
Our DNA is virtually identical, except for 2 coats.
Well, no fly.
I see where.
Well, a fly can't play the violin.
You can't fly.
True.
Hello?
Dr. Prudhomme?
Yes?
My name is Sophie Wan. I'm a research student. I have some information for you. I got your number from your office.
Never heard of you. Just a sec. Yeah, it's Harry Prudhomme. I need you to check a name for me. Sophie Wan, student.
One Sophie, they contact her office. She's with the local university.
Okay, thanks. Hey, Claire. What do you want? Where do you want to meet?
The Edgemont building at the corner of Homer and Richards.
Mr. Prudhomme?
Yes.
Sophie Wan.
Harry Prudhomme.
I know who you are.
Where are we going?
Did you bring the tape?
Yes. So you study genetics?
You don't approve of genetic research, Mr. Prudhomme?
Don't fix what ain't broke.
That makes you uncomfortable?
You know the trouble with people like you? It's that you're like kids playing with toys. You don't think about the effects of messing with nature.
Well, even if it means that messing with nature could cure a fatal disease?
Yeah, see, that's the problem, isn't it? There's always a disease. The diseases are always changing, aren't they?
You have a problem with science, Mr. Prudhomme?
Not if it works.
Well, what do you think works?
The bicycle. Simplest, most elegant form of transportation. It's environmentally friendly, keeps people healthy. This is the person everyone's trying to find.
Looks like news footage.
This was shot by Channel 4, and it's all we've got to go on. We found a body part, which the lab is analyzing. Other than that, we wait. Listen to this.
What is that?
This was recorded at our main switchboard at the time the jumper fell.
Who is that?
Someone knows about the Bible, stories, and mythical women.
Serial killers usually leave a signature, but why would this one be so cryptic?
I thought you could tell me that.
Historically, there's a pattern, but this one's different. Bioterrorism might play into this. Harry, I wanted to ask if you checked the water supply.
It's the first thing we did.
No, we have to check it again.
Why?
In your method, you only spot check for E. coli, salmonella, and other viruses. But hasn't it occurred to you that something's going on? There's a reason why the DNA lab is taking so long. Your partner Smith came to see me 2 days ago when we were assigned to analyze the water contents independently, but he was very secretive about it. And I started to wonder why your own forensics lab wasn't doing the work.
I don't know. I thought you could tell me. I don't know, you're the one who called me.
I called you after my lab got shut down yesterday when we started testing the water from the site. No explanation? I saw your name attached to the samples. The lab rats began experiencing dementia. All of them. When we performed autopsies, they contained fly maggots. Thousands of them. My worry is that you will be the next one. The same thing is happening to you.
How did you know that?
I need to complete the analysis.
What's in it for you?
Yesterday, I began receiving strange phone calls. I think my phone's being monitored. I have to go. I'll call you.
How do I get a hold of you?
I will reach you.
Yeah, hi, security. It's Harry Prudhomme. Who else is in the building tonight?
Let me check. On that floor, you're the only person in there.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello? Hello?
Don't talk to me. Just keep walking. There are people watching. Can you meet me at the shipping docks in an hour?
Sure.
Are you alone?
My partner's keeping an eye on us, stopping anyone from coming in.
What's your name?
Just call me Joe.
All right, Joe. What can I do for you?
You're looking for someone who jumped off a building, right? A couple of days ago? You want to talk to Kevin Morgan. He knows something. He worked for a Chinese company and he's all hush-hush about it. They were making something for a cough medicine.
Why are you telling me this now?
There's a woman who contacted you. She's helpful. Protect her. She can help you. That's all I have to say. My time is short.
Wait!
If you chase me, I'll blow my head off.
Go ahead, blow your fucking head off then. It's Harry Proto. My place has been broken into. No, it doesn't look like anything's missing. No, I won't need a unit. Yeah. Saxon? Yeah. Okay. No, thanks.
You're late.
How did you get in here?
Your door was left
What?
open. Well, you asked me to decode your hair.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did you call?
Yes, I did. You weren't answering. You and your partner found something disturbing today.
He's not my partner.
I guess you never talked to your wife about work and stuff.
No, I didn't.
It's okay. You're nervous.
I'm not used to a beautiful woman breaking into my apartment. And how long have you been here?
2 hours.
It's a long time. So who does this belong to?
It's yours.
Mine.
Yes, it's yours.
Bullshit.
DNA doesn't lie.
Then it's human error.
Undue part, you might have him fall off your head. Well, you're not infallible, Mr. Crudo.
What else do you got?
Here.
think she's saying? 1692, Salem, Massachusetts, 16 people were hung on Mount Gallows Hill. Fear and paranoia is what drove that township to do this. Hang them for witchcraft. And did you know they made the scientific discovery that it was a fungus in the corn stores. It attacked their brain cells. And
well, it was discovered through a scientific discovery.
yeah, well, scientific discovery did very little to help those who were hung for witchcraft to the hundreds after that. There's something going on here. What is she saying? She's trying to say something. Oh, Galinga. Oh, Galinga.
Everything's taken care of, sir. Yes. I got every available man on it. Yes, sir.
So why is he wearing a rabbit suit anyway?
They're called furries. They dress up like that and stand around all night not saying a word, just grunting and squeaking. And then they pick each other up and go home.
Right. Okay, yes. Thank you, sir.
Armageddon. Adam and Eve and Lilith. Armageddon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know that story. Lilith, she's the chick who wouldn't get it on with Adam. Not the way he wanted to, anyway. Gods got pissed at her, and Satan felt sorry for her.
What's that got to do with my dead squeaker?
Harry, so nice of you to drop by. Why don't you come in, Harry? Sit down. You look like shit, Harry.
We got the results back on the fingernail, Harry.
We got the DNA results on the fingernail, Harry. It belongs to you, Harry. It's your fingernail, Harry.
Harry!
Sophie?
Hey, Harry. Do you feel better?
I dream you were trying to kill me.
Well, you ran a temperature. You need some rest.
How long have I been sick?
3 days already.
What's with all the sirens?
There are people from everywhere, jumping from buildings.
I thought I was dead.
Hey, Harry, look at me.
Do you really believe in ghosts, Harry?
No.
They were extracting samples from the bodies of the dead.
Why?
To see if the genetic code replicated over time. They wanted to extract the samples from bodies which had not been exposed to a level of toxins that we are subjected to, as a comparison.
How far back are they going?
I don't know, but when they exhumed a number of cemeteries, they were empty.
I need some air.
You never talk about your wife.
How many times you can ask me about my wife?
You didn't answer my question.
Well, you know the old story. Never marry a cop. He's gonna either get himself killed or kill himself.
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, I loved her. Things change.
What made you want to do this line of work?
Good question. Oh, there was this little dog that lived down the street. He used to chase his owner's car every morning, you know, and it's run by my house, and it's the happiest little thing you'd ever seen. It's a full gallop, you know, and one day, one of the neighbors' cars just pulled out, killed a dog. I saw the guy look at him on the ground, and he just drove off. It just didn't make any sense. So I wanted to catch that guy. I wanted to catch him.
That's sweet. A dog made you want to solve murders?
I like dogs. Dogs I like. You know, there's only one thing wrong with your story. About that girl in the forest. They'd really gotten together. Really. Soldier would have gotten fat. Girl would have just started complaining. Hello? Hey, John, I'm on it. Yeah, I know I'm on it. It's all right, I don't need any help, John. Well, Sophie's been doing a real great job. We're making real good progress. Sophie, the university student? You guys got some kind of work program down there? Sophie. Who's that?
Girl. Who? Sophie Wang. That's not... Harry, what is going on?
Ask her where she got her ID lifted. I need surveillance of the police precinct for the last 24 hours, and I need a fingerprint deep to my house.
Harry, what's going on?
It's not her.
Someone tell me what's going on!
That is not something when.
Well,
Be still.
This is between 6 p.m., 10 p.m. when you said she arrived and left. And that's 10:30 p.m. That's you leaving there. Oh, girl.
Could you show me that one again?
Sure.
Harry, it doesn't matter. She doesn't exist. Let it go. I don't know if it's the stress or the late nights, but let it go.
Can I get copies of this one?
No, sure thing.
Go home. Get some sleep.
Something is happening.
Nothing's happening, Harry.
Yeah, there's a girl out there. She's in danger. She needs my help. I have to find her.
And we don't even know what she looks like. Yeah. Harry.
Hello?
Harry.
Hey.
Smith, don't hang up, don't hang up. I've been doing some digging and you gotta tell me yes or no. You've been seeing things, haven't you?
Yes.
Listen carefully, you're in great danger, and I'm only gonna tell you this once. The feds are in on it, and so are all the pharmaceutical companies. A huge cover-up. Problems started cropping up with people a couple years in. The locals started becoming psychotic. Bizarre killings were reported.
Why?
They discovered whatever went into the water 2 miles up the valley was from a plant producing drinks for the mass market. They were using the same water.
What was happening to them?
This is the thing. Drug company found out they were in the process of a gene sequence and something went wrong. Villagers started seeing people they claimed had died years earlier. First, they chalked it up to superstition. Everyone claimed they had seen a ghost that had died 700 years earlier.
Where are you?
Gotta get back to the cabin. The answer's there. Need some more samples.
Okay.
Harry.
That was Smith. I gotta go check something out.
Trace that call and put a tail on Harry. He's leaving the building now.
checked with the restaurant.
Yeah?
He had dinner by himself the night he said he was with the girl. He said he was talking to himself the whole time.
Have you checked his place yet?
Yeah. No prints.
Well, we can't keep him here. When we finish this, I want you to drive him home. I'll put surveillance on him.
Think he was even alive when they came to get him?
I doubt it. It was a long fall. Mr. Harry Prudhomme. Can you imagine what kind of hell he must have been going through on the way down?
What was his deal?
He worked for a soft drink manufacturer. But he had filed legal proceedings against them claiming that a contaminant got in the drink and was making people sick, like mentally sick, suicidal. So they went to court and dragged around for a while and was finally thrown out. But by this time, poor old Harry was broke. His wife had left him Took their little girl and went to LA. Poor guy.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Not at all.
What about electromagnetic fields? It's the presence you feel. Every human has a frequency and every ghost has a frequency. They're just on different wavelengths. Sometimes the lines cross and then voila, you have your ghost appearance.
I think you've been working too hard.
Thanks.
But you can do me a favor, go grab us a couple of coffees. And tell Richard to get in here. I want him to run some more tests. I want to make sure that this is the same guy.
No problem.
Genesis.